Yesterday on May 16th, my wife received a phone call from the nurse's office at school that our son had been involved in an accident and we needed to come immediately and take him to the hospital. As I get to the school, as I'm coming through the office doors, everyone in the office is telling me it was an accident, it was an accident. So I asked them, what happened? And they responded with, well, we don't know, we got to check the camera. So how do you know it's an accident? But we'll get there. We'll get to the part where they lied. I get back into the nurse's office, and obviously I only have one goal, and that is to get my son to the hospital. We take him to the hospital and get checked out. While my wife is with her son getting him checked out at the hospital, I've spent most of the time outside making phone calls because no one from the school did even try to contact me after. I finally get the principal on the phone. He immediately tells me what they told me in the office happened is not what happened. So he immediately tells me that this was no accident, that a teacher's aide that works with special needs students from the county was not paying attention and not handling the child she was supposed to, and a fourth grade special needs student attacked my son. The special needs student grabbed my son by the back and threw him headfirst into a table, which caused all the damage to his face. At least that's what we think happened. Because here's the big problem. The school will not let me see the footage of what happened to my son. No matter how many times I'm telling them that his doctor wants to see it, the hospital wants to see it, because they have to decide whether they have to do a CAT scan on his head. And they don't want to expose him to radiation if he doesn't need it. But we really don't even know whether he needs it or he doesn't. If you're a parent, how would you be acting right now? Please help me spread the word of this. Please just help me get out to the world that this school is not doing right by my son. What would you do if you were me? I do want to point out, I'm not pursuing the parent or that child. Is not their fault. That is the teacher's aide's fault for not doing her job, for deciding that a conversation was more important than my son. Anyone who has followed me up to this point knows how much I love my children, how much I love my sons. I'm going to be relentless until they do right by my son.
What would you do if this was your child? I'll get back to you in the comments.